All right, so it all comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen, as we set our eyes on the #1 light heavyweight contender. Daniel, I often say the greatest part of this job for you and me is seeing a non-champion break through and strike UFC gold for the first time.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best. Because you watch these athletes over the course of the fight week try to wrap their mind around how big of a chance they have. And then when you get to Saturday night, you can see it on their face. They're just thinking about what life looks like after. If I get it done, how does my life change? Tonight he has an opportunity to change everything in regards to his life.
And his fight week has been exceptional. It was a great weight cut, very forthcoming in our fighter meeting. All eyes on the #1 205-pound contender here tonight. right, here's a man who needs no introduction, the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion and one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, trying to hold up his end of the bargain and leave the way he came in as the champion of the world.
He's an absolute star. John, that belt defines him. That belt is who he is now. He recognized that the moment he became the champion, his life changed. He loves it. He loves being the best in the world. He loves ruling atop this very difficult division, and he intends to keep it that way for a very long time.
He did say to us in the fighter meeting on the record, this may be his most difficult title defense to date. As such, he's put in all the right work. We'll see if he can remain the hunted here at 205 pounds. Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight title fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger on the mat, the professional Murder. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, King.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC champion out of the red corner. Many of you remember his title defense not all that long ago. He won it by knockout. And most of the guys, the #1 contender types who have risen to a title shot, have succumbed to his power. They think they know what it feels like, and then all of a sudden they get in the octagon, and they just can't take the bump. So we'll see how he handles this particular challenge here tonight. Certainly an outstanding grappler who could pose some different challenges if we hit the canvas. He told us his game plan is to avoid the mat at all costs. All right, early round 1 here, big reach advantage, DC. We'll see if he can employ that patented jab.
Yes, he has to maintain distance. He's the taller guy. So every time his opponent tries to enter, he's going to have to take something on the way inside.
He missed with that jab attempt there. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Big shot to the body. That flying knee to the head landed.
Oh, beautiful knee to the body by him there. Again, we talked off the top about his size advantage, and he put it to good use there. Nice straight punch there. Just missed with the elbow there. Oh, looks like he's got a cut above the eye here. Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. It doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it most certainly did. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
He's got that jab working, nicely done.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Whiffs on the straight right hand. Under a minute now to go in the round.
Oh, big elbow. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Oh, big right. Oh, another heavy shot gets through. Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long?
This is where he wants to. is landing brutal ground and pound.
Outstanding back and forth first round. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the cut on his forehead. The blood is trickling down. So we'll see if that becomes an issue or more of a factor here later in this fight. All right, let us now take a look back at some of the replays, Daniel, from that previous round. And he certainly has the hands and the feet going tonight as he caused a cut there in that previous round.
A lot of times you can't even dream this stuff up, where you fight this well. He has done everything right, and he opened up a massive cut over his opponent's eyes. And now you start to see the blood leak down into the... limiting his ability to try to slow him down.
All right, we will see how much that bleeding has stopped as we get ready for this next round. Oh, so the taller fighter lands a flush knee. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Push kick there to the body. Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing.
He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it's... Ooh, diving spot. Dean steps in.
Oh, my goodness.
How about it? Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 41 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, King.
And new UFC light heavyweight champion of the world. You just heard it there from Bruce Buffer. DC, you have heard those words before yourself. This was the glamour division for a long time, and the champion remains as such.
Because of the great champions of the past in the UFC at 205, the Tito Ortiz's, Randy Couture's, John Jones, myself, so many great fighters have held this belt that it has been long the glamour division of the company, and tonight he puts his name among some of the best fighters the UFC has ever seen. Congratulations.
All right, so here is Jan Blachowicz as he continues to get back on the horse to try to regain his UFC light heavyweight title. We talk about this a lot, but it's amazing to think about where he was in 2017, the night you defended the belt in Buffalo, New York, or won the title, I should say. He was 2-4 in the UFC.
Yeah, I mean, I think that speaks to who he is as the man. Jan Blachowicz, the man. Because if you aren't a strong person, you don't bounce back from that start. You don't become the champion of the world and widely regarded as one of the best in the world. He always had the skills. Now he has the ability to put all those things together. That's why you have seen a sustained run at the top of the division.
He has undergone a head coaching change recently, employing his wrestling coach now as his head coach, and he believes it stands to reason that we will see the best version of Jan Blachowicz here tonight. All right, folks, does not get a whole lot bigger nor better than this. UFC Light Heavyweight Championship fight is upon us, and all eyes are on the incumbent as he makes this walk for his latest title defense tonight.
He is walking once again as the light heavyweight champion of the world. The UFC's glamour division long has this been viewed as the division with the most talented guys because you're not quite heavyweight, you're just right underneath it. This guy is a champion in the highest order. He has defended this belt time and time again, and he intends to extend that streak tonight.
Yeah, it wasn't all that long ago that this belt was vacant. It was changing hands seemingly every other title fight. Now this man is holding it down and looking to dispose of another challenger properly tonight. All right, now let's get you our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jan Blachowicz. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the world, King.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. All right, so here we go. He won his last fight by TKO, and a lot of pressure on him to do the same here tonight. This is one of the more powerful champions this division has seen in recent memory, and given the way the last fight went, the expectations have been elevated as to just how far they can go. Maybe the best he's thrown tonight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut range. Oh, my goodness.
Big right hand there. Man, not sure if there was a gentleman's agreement.
Got hurt again.
Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Blachowicz.
When he gets close and he throws, he lands.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already in DC. I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again here?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook because off the left hook, don't anticipate the next punch coming right up the middle. He's real good at trying to find that shot.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing.
That will be the key. Jab hurt him a little bit.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Beautifully placed there by Blachowicz. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tough, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
All right, so that calf really starting to show signs of bruising.
He's got to address it now. He's got to start to check these kicks. Beautiful jab there by the champ. He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Well, Hovis has got a cut on the forehead. Yes, he's bleeding now, so some work for the cut man in between rounds if we get there. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Well, Hovis gets hit with that hook. That one had some pop behind it.
Over and over, this guy's getting hit right in his face.
Huge block there. Oh, that's a huge connection there, DC.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
All right, he's been very clean with the ball.
Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Nice done.
Shots raining down.
All right. Calm down. You've been hit with bigger shots than that, all right? You're going to shake this off. You're going to come back, and you're going to win this.
All right, so a big knockdown in that last round, DC. We'll show you the replay. Nearly had him out of there.
He almost had him out. He had him gone. He hurt him real bad. He thought the fight was over. But the night will go on. The dance continues. Will this be the final dance?
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecards will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did in the previous round, somebody is going to sleep.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body. While Lewis leg kick rounds his opponent, lifting a little bit, trying to stay upright. But man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
John is hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Changes levels. Oh!
That is switched him off to a high crotch, rotated him and took him for a ride. That was a big takedown.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, it's...
Oh, nice body kick.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy who's hurt bad.
Oh, big shots here. And there it is!
Oh, my goodness!
No judges needed this time around.
Yo, wow! That was nasty!
Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 23 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, King.
And Usman, still UFC light heavyweight champion of the world. Big effort out of him tonight, and he remains the king and the standard upon which all other 205-pounders will be judged.
In the glamour division of the company, the 205-pound weight class, he is the champ. He is the standard bearer. He is the bar at which everyone is judged. Congratulations.
Just power on the bag now. Listen to my call-outs. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. Remember, repetition is key, and it always pays off. So let's go. You're following directions perfectly. Great job. Listen, you fight like that, you're gonna dominate. Guaranteed. Nice form. Good technique on the bag today. Let's keep that up. Today, we're really gonna tighten it up. Here we go.
Oh, you look like a champion in there.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so here he is, the reigning defending champion. He won his last fight by TKO, and he says he thinks he can do the same here tonight. He's not putting any added pressure on himself to get the finish necessarily, but he and his corner have seen some holes on film that they believe they can exploit. We'll see if he can get another emphatic finish and continue his championship legacy here tonight. All right, here we go. First round is underway. No denying the big reach advantage for him.
He needs to get on a bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Big knee lands there. And eats another huge knee. Oh, big left hook there. Lands a nice 1-2.
Good jab there by the champion. Good jab. Taking for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Great defense. That punch had no chance.
Oh, that was a big one there.
Oh, how about the timing and the execution to get the ankle pick? Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Oh, he might be a one-eyed fighter before too long. That right eye starting to shut. Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Nice combination on the feet, and now we're works it to a takedown. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
Great punch landed with so much power. So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more. Nice combination.
Oh, nice straight left. And he comes through with a big knee. Under a minute to go. Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage.
Nice body shot there.
Final seconds here.
Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. You see the cut just above the eye from that round. So the cut man's got to get in here, close that thing up. You don't want it becoming an issue here into this next round. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Here we are, early round two. Grips the body there.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Big right hand.
Head kick attempt, it's blocked.
Bitty bad, bitty bad.
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
And here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 50 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, King.
Well, he came in as the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion, and after that result, he goes out the way he came in. And still, ladies and gentlemen, and nice to see this moment now as he celebrates with his corner. That was as dominating a title defense as we've seen thus far this year, as he knocks out the #1 contender, and really in so doing, sends a message to the other contender types at 205 pounds that it's gonna take your best night and best performance, and even then, I'm still probably walking out with my belt.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here he is, the UFC champion, and this guy is all the rage. Right now, he might be the front runner for the Fighter of the Year, given the fact that he was able to knock out the #1 contender in his last title defense, and to do so emphatically in a fight that a lot of people thought was close on paper is really something that could take his career to the next level. Trying to follow that up here tonight. Most guys have succumbed to his power. We'll see if that holds true yet again tonight.
Nice shot there by the champ. He's got some hands, man.
All right, here we go, early round one. We talk about wrestling being a great equalizer in MMA, but length and right there, his opponent's walking.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's... You gotta start to look to finish him now. Unbelievable!
Man.
So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight, absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
Okay, I want you to push today. Give it everything you got. Let's go. Really impressed with your performance today. Great job. That was some good work in there. Again, drillers make killers. There we go. Get under that shot. Beautiful. Another one. Let's go.
Leg knock.
Well, Floyd Mayweather talks a lot about hard work.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC champion out of the red corner. Many of you remember his title defense not all that long ago. He won it by knockout. And most of the guys, the #1 contender types who have risen to a title shot, have succumbed to his power. They think they know what it feels like, and then all of a sudden they get in the octagon, and they just can't take the bump. So we'll see how he handles this particular challenge here. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he lands. Great job. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. All right, so from being dominated to in the dominant position. Nice reversal on the ground. Well, he's got a pretty good side kick, and you saw it right there.
He did it great, and it pushed his opponent back. Notice how it creates space and allows him to get back to where he's coming.
All right, doing work with the jab.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
Sniff that one out as he blocks the kick. comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, he's back up again. You got to like that.
Oh, separation from the clinch.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock the guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt. He's brutalizing with the counterbomb. This fight is close to being done.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side. When he's bridging.
Oh, no way he got out!
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable.
And there it is!
No judges needed this time around.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
The decision is inside the octagon. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 47 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, King.
All right, so a nice retention of the title tonight. Our UFC light heavyweight champion gets it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here he is after a win by submission in his previous championship fight. We'll see what he can produce for an encore. It was an outstanding performance to win the title a few short months ago. Now we'll see what he can do to follow it up. Fans are excited to see this guy compete as a winner.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. You know what's crazy? It was like in MMA back in the day, guys didn't jab enough. It was all power shots. Now you see guys more educated with that jab and that front hand. Big shot lands for both guys.
And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio. He lands a switch knee. And now some separation.
Uppercut is true. Oh, nice punishing kick to the body. That's a nice combination, and not just a two-piece either. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC. On point with that jab today.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
2 minutes to go.
What a nasty kick. That was thrown with ill intent.
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Back to the feet now. And mixes in a takedown. Why not? Oh, good armbar attempt here.
What a tight armbar.
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I got to stop writing these dudes' obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has...
And third will do it.
Oh, my goodness.
Takes the judges out of it. Gets the finish.
Oh, boy.
So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I got to keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there, and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that, and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
All right, the official decision is in. Here once more, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 53 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, King.
Well, he came into this fight as the unquestioned best at 205 pounds, and he only adds to that legacy here tonight. He leaves the UFC light heavyweight champion by virtue of that submission victory here tonight over the top contender in this division. Made it look relatively easy, and as such, gets to celebrate another big win with his corner, another highlight for the reel for the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world.
That's it, y'all. We on to the next game. We on the wrestling. 2K25.